भाई नाइट बोर्ड को अचानक से भाई जान जान आ गई है।
Good evening, one and all. I'm Adam Gilchrist, and next to me in the commentary position is Ali Mitchell.
Looking forward to this one. It should be a cracking game.
Thanks, Alison. It looks like the captains are ready for the toss. Let's go pitch side.
The home crowd will be looking forward to some early wickets as the captain wins the toss and decides to have a bowl.
Right, so we're ready to get underway. There's always something special about the first delivery. It can really set the tone for a match. Edged. The whole team's gone up here. What's the umpire going to say? Coming to the wicket, they'll be looking to play within the V early and expand as they get settled. And the spectators here at the moment, they're absolutely captivated by what they're watching. Oh, that's been heaved away and punished over the rope. That's a brute of a maximum.
Well, that ball has been hit. It's flown into the crowd. To get that much power coming forward onto the front foot is just ridiculous.
What a shot. He hit that one hard. No need to run.
Well, you sometimes just have to stop and admire batting like that. Gets onto the front foot early, well-timed, and 4 runs.
Kishan has gotten the big shot away this over. Now they can focus on playing the next ball on its merits. Finds the fielder with that shot. Well, the tension is extraordinary. The crowd are on the edge of their seats. Great shot, rode the ball up with him and cuts through point. 10 runs added there. The Sunrisers are 10 for 1.
Good over for the batters to start the innings.
Kohli coming on. Obviously hoping the pace will cause some trouble. Going with pace now. Driven on the onside, but straight to mid-wicket. Pulled away, beat square, fine leg coming around. Wow, that's missed a lot. Lovely cover drive, but straight to the extra cover fielder. Couldn't get it through the field. Oh, that's great work in the deep. Saved a certain boundary. Yeah, it can be very disheartening seeing good deliveries smacked around. Sometimes, though, you just got to accept it and move on. Really wound up for that. Ball seemed to come onto the bat quicker than he thought. Sharma hits that hard through cover. Deep cover point needs to make some ground here. Got down and rolled the wrist beautifully. Picked that well, and that's on its way to the boundary. End of the over. The Sunrisers are 25 for 1.
They've accelerated the run rate that over, looking to really take advantage of the strong start. Doesn't even wait to see if the ball's going to do anything. Onto the front foot, punches it away to the boundary.
That's 4 all the way. Beautiful shot.
Threaded it through brilliantly. All timing on that shot.
I didn't feel there was too much wrong with that last delivery. They just need to keep the ball in the right areas and the rewards will come. There'll be runs here. Doesn't beat the infield. great commitment. 6 runs added in that over. The Sunrisers are 31 for 1.
Well, it's been crisp, elegant, easy shot making so far. Plenty of runs and plenty more if they keep it up.
A new bowler is coming into the attack. Super shot that.
Showed good composure to wait on that slower ball and find room to get the 4 runs. Just a fantastic shot.
Just need to keep it simple. Line and length, round about off stump. That'll force a mistake. Well timed, but there's a fielder out there. Shepherd did very nicely out there in the boundary.
Well, these are the sorts of shots you just stand and admire. Gets onto the back foot and rolls the wrists to keep control and find the boundary.
Straight drive, mid-off will cut that one off. Oh my, that's racing away. Good stop, probably managed to prevent 4 runs. Ticking the scoreboard over really nicely at the moment. They'll push hard, should get back for 2. There could be a couple if they hustle.
That showed great skill, lovely timing. The boundary was the only place that ball was heading. How will the bowler respond?
Absolutely middled that. Two boundaries in a row. Time to focus back to line and length. Driven on the onside, but straight to mid-wicket. Perfectly timed.
Well, he can't fault that shot. Nicely played, and it was 4 runs all the way.
Boundary last ball. What's to come this delivery, I wonder. Square cut, finds point, no run. The field will come up now, you'd think. Pressure should be on as the new batter strides to the middle. They'll be looking for another quick wicket. Well played, could be a quick single. Oh, what a great piece of fielding. 4 runs saved for sure. There's an almost tangible fervour throughout the crowd at the moment. Magical shot into the vacant fine leg position, and I do not think anyone's going to stop that. Was quick onto that in the infield. Salt showed some great skill there, saved a potential boundary. Some serious questions need to be asked after another poor over. First, how to stop the rot, and secondly, do you use someone else?
They've got busy working the ball around and hitting boundaries in between. It's a good setup for a strong finish.
Nice shot. Runs possible.
That was a boundary the moment the ball left the bat. Can't time that any better. Perfection.
Always difficult to focus after what happened last ball, but you just got to stay positive and believe the wicket's going to come. Great shot. Rode the ball up with him and cut through point. Can't get that outside the ring field. Let's just see if they can get that ball up into the slot as before. It's so crucial. You've got to follow up that last delivery and keep the batter under pressure. Got on the inside and played that wonderfully. Fielder needs to work hard to stop that. Head over the ball. Great shot. That's racing away. Chance to run two. They'll get at least one here.
You just can't hit it any better than that. Beautiful shot. No chance at all for the fielders.
Tried something a bit different last delivery, and the captain shouldn't mind that too much. If they get it right, they just might get that wicket. Sharma waited on that and guides it down to third. Fielder coming around may stop it before the boundary. Got him. That's the one they wanted. Full swinging and straight through. Pressure will definitely be on for the new batter as they take guard. Patadar, I'm sure, will be onto their bowls to pick up another quick wicket. Nearly gets the edge. Kumar with a great delivery there. Verma ready to face their first ball. Really needs to settle quickly and see if they can get the ball into the gaps. Nice shot, cut away, running towards the boundary. That'll take some chasing. Misses, that's a big chance gone begging. Ngidi coming back on here. They've been bowling really well so far. Beats the outside edge. Good bowling there. Flex that one, simple as you like inside the ring.
A little bit of wobble on that ball. It's safely taken by the keeper. Not enough on it to entice a shot though.
Yeah, well played. Could be a quick single. Ngidi has had a pretty good over. Just needed a bit more luck to find a wicket.
They've got busy working the ball around and hitting boundaries in between. It's a good setup for a strong finish.
Got down and rolled the wrist beautifully. Finds the fielder with that shot.
You can't hit the ball much better than that. Timed it to perfection.
Boundary last delivery. Is that the sign they're trying to push the run rate? Square cut, finds point, no run. With the fall of that wicket, the new batter comes charging out to the crease. They're quick to take guard and face up. Good shot, a beauty. That's a boundary save for sure. Shepherd, the pace bowler, coming into the attack. Got on the inside and played that wonderfully. Fielder needs to work hard to stop that.
That was a good strong throw back in, right over the stumps.
Punch through the onside. Great balance and into the gap it goes. Should be a few at least here. Cuts that off well in the infield.
Helped on its way, really. Pivoted onto the back foot and lofted it all the way. Might look to go big again here.
Chance to run 2. Nicely fielded out deep on the boundary.
You can't fault the bowling. Sometimes your opponent is just too good. Wonderful front foot shot, and there was no point chasing that.
Straight drive, mid-off, will cut that one off. Wow, that's missed a lot.
Klaasen lets it go through to the keeper.
That's right out of the middle of the bat.
Well, that one's for the textbook. Stands tall, on top of the bounce, and a lovely flick of the wrist at the end.
Good contest here at the moment. 4 off the last ball. It'll be interesting to see how the bowler can respond. Does very well to quickly get across to this one. Time to follow up after such a great delivery. Pitch it on a length is obviously the way to go. Onto that early, that could be 4. Magical shot into the vacant fine leg position, and I do not think anyone's going to stop that.
Good throw from the deep, bang on target.
Huge edge. Just got to follow up that last delivery. Found the edge, but no reward, but putting pressure on the batter. Nice shot. Straight to gully. Chance. That's the over, and a poor one at that. Nothing you can really say to soften the blow when your leak runs like that.
Been some really good overs strung together. They've taken some risks, along with some good running. A very good total is on the way.
This bowler knows how to give the ball an almighty tweak. Let's see how they go. Klaasen waited on that and guides it down to third. Fielder coming around, may stop it before the boundary.
Just sheer power off the back foot. Don't need to worry about running. Can he come back with a dot ball?
Oh, that's beautifully struck. Right out of the guts end all the way.
That's just a brilliantly aggressive shot. Gets onto the front foot and it's flown over the boundary.
David is finding it difficult to contain this pair at the moment. My advice would be go back to your stock delivery and then build from there. Great shot, pulled straight to backward square leg though. Couldn't get it through the field. Good stop. Probably managed to prevent 4 runs.
A lovely shot off the back foot, the shorter ball having no joy and getting dispatched for 4 runs.
Yeah, it can be very disheartening seeing good deliveries smacked around. Sometimes, though, you just got to accept it and move on. Nicely played. Runs 1. Nice shot. Runs possible. That's a stunning stop. That was going all the way otherwise. Oh, that's cut off nicely. 4 runs saved. Can't afford to go too full again. It does help to switch up your deliveries just to keep them guessing. That's a long way to walk out there just to turn around and walk straight back. They'll just want to get this first run behind them and then push on. Head over the ball. Great shot. That's racing away.
Good return there, back from the deep.
There's an almost tangible fervour throughout the crowd at the moment. A difficult period as they come to the wicket. They'll take plenty of time to settle themselves in before facing their first ball. Brilliant shot. That's one for the crowd. Big over. A lot to think about now. You really can't be bowling like that and hope to win matches.
Been some really good overs strung together. They've taken some risks along with some good running. A very good total is on the way.
Ngidi has the ball in hand. The captain will be hoping they can tie one end down. Runs have been flowing a little too easily. Great shot. At least one on offer. It's the most enthusiastic crowd you could ever see right now. There's a buzz, a real buzz coming from the stands. Cracking shot, over pitch and got what it deserved. That's 4 more.
Well, you sometimes just have to stop and admire batting like that. Gets onto the front foot early, well-timed, and 4 runs. How will the bowler respond?
Yeah, well played. Could be a quick single. The spectators are absolutely buzzing right now. Huge levels of excitement all round this ground.
Grady, left alone, through to the keeper.
And the spectators here at the moment, they're absolutely captivated by what they're watching. That was a nick, it's a missed chance, and that could well be four.
Well, didn't time that at all, but managed to get it away to the boundary. How will he reply?
Doesn't beat the infield. And with that wicket, we'll see a change out in the middle. The task here will be that of support and getting themselves settled into their innings. Massive outside edge. Don't always mind getting hit for runs. What's important, just focus on getting the next delivery right. Missed it. That was a chance. Well, the tension is extraordinary. The crowd are on the edge of their seats. Beautiful timing there off the front foot. It's racing away. The fielder out in the deep has some serious work to cut it off. Yeah, it's so clear that all these spectators here today are completely enthralled and energised, judging by that noise anyway. Oh, that's been heaved away and punished over the rope. That's a brute of a maximum.
Just a little bit of room given and the power was immense. That's flown over the boundary.
Onto the front foot. Super shot. Should be four. End of another disappointing over. Patadar has to be asking what's going wrong. It's not what you expect from a key bowler.
There was some wonderful stroke play on offer for the fans here. Bowlers just weren't tight enough.
Straight to the fielder. Time to keep the pressure on now. Great ball, that last one, to find the edge. It's just a case of finding the same spot. Absolutely middled that.
Never an extra run on that arm. Great throw back in from the deep.
Middled that one. Great timing. Oh, what a great piece of fielding. 4 runs saved for sure. Do they go full? Do they go short? A lot to ponder this delivery after the boundary. They'll get at least one here. Kumar showed some great skill there, saved a potential boundary. Final over in this innings. Oh, wow. That is out of here. That could be out of the ground.
How clean did they hit that? Plays that immaculately with a straight bat.
David shouldn't be too worried about that last ball. They've got them playing their shots. Just need to tighten their areas now. Oh, now then, that's high in the air. Batters should get a few here.
That's just silly. The power on that shot is incredible. That's the sort of shot you want to see at a cricket match. Needs a dot ball.
Head over the ball. Great shot. That's racing away.
That really wasn't a great delivery. Seen early, and it was dispatched with a plum.
The bowler looks really confident. Big appeal. This could be out. Cummins is new to the crease. They'll be keen to field bat on ball early. Very well played. Could be a quick single. Let's just see if they can get that ball up into the slot as before. It's so crucial. You've got to follow up that last delivery and keep the batter under pressure. That's right out of the middle of the bat. And the innings comes to an end. 4 runs. This is a very defendable total. The openers will need to get their eye in very quickly and get the scoreboard ticking over if they have any chance. The crowd is electric right now. Nicely played. Runs 1. The atmosphere is electric. You can really feel the buzz around the spectator areas. Oh my, that's racing away. And the spectators are absolutely brimming with anticipation. Late cut, straight to the fielder. Now, great opportunity to prove the critics wrong. Certainly needs to build an innings for the team. Great shot, just square of backward point. That might just make it. It's almost palpable, the excitement emanating from this crowd at the moment. Nice shot, cut away, running towards the boundary. That'll take some chasing.
That was a solid shot, really well played. Ball was dropped. Just a little shorter, and a great shot off the back foot.
Winds up but misses. Looks like they went a bit too early on that shot. End of the over, 7 off it. The Royal Challengers are 7 for 1.
First over of the power play done, and it's a good start.
Nearly gets the edge. Patel with a great delivery there. Beats the outside edge. Good bowling there. Beautiful timing there off the front foot. It's racing away. The fielder out in the deep has some serious work to cut it off.
Errs on the side of bowling slightly fuller, and they've been put away.
Great shot. Nice and compact on the front foot. Head was perfectly still.
You can't fault the bowling. Sometimes your opponent is just too good. Wonderful front foot shot, and there was no point chasing that.
Onto that early, that could be 4.
4 runs. They were so still at the crease. Just a slight movement forward. Fabulous shot.
Boundary last ball. What's to come this delivery, I wonder. Huge. That has flown. End of the over. A huge momentum swing. 18 runs coming from it. The Royal Challengers are 25 for 1.
2 overs gone and they're off to a superb start in this power play. 12 plus and over. Well ahead of the required rate.
Waits for it. Crack. And that looks to be 4.
Well, the delivery was poor. Still needs to be put away, though. And what a lovely shot to find the boundary. Might look to go big again here.
Perfectly timed.
Threaded it through brilliantly. All timing on that shot.
Good contest here at the moment. 4 off the last ball. It'll be interesting to see how the bowler can respond. Oh, yes. Oh, brilliant stuff. Opened the shoulder and lofted that over cover. That'll be 6 more.
That's a brilliantly timed shot off the back foot. It just flew to the boundary for 6.
Middled that one. Great timing.
That was a boundary the moment the ball left the bat. Can't time that any better. Perfection. Can he come back with a dot ball?
Wow, that's missed the lot. Solid shot. That's going for 4.
That showed great skill. Lovely timing. The boundary was the only place that ball was heading.
That is huge, enormous, massive, gigantic. Take your pick. Goes over the top with that shot.
Showed good composure to wait on that slower ball and find room to get the 4 runs. Just a fantastic shot.
No. Terrible shot. Two straight. It's just been helped on its way for a maximum. Fine shot there.
A fantastic shot off the back foot. Really well timed. Everyone just had to stand, watch and admire.
It sounded good. It sounded really good. That's a maximum. It's gone 12 deep into the crowd.
All the way. Got it right out of the middle. Will it be 3 boundaries in a row?
Oh, well, don't even bother running. Over, the Royal Challengers are 75 for 1.
4 overs down and the captain won't be too happy with his bowlers so far. It might just be time to mix things up a bit and bring in a 4th or a 5th change just to try something different and hope their fortunes turn around.
Right out of the middle of the bat.
Well, that's textbook perfect. A lovely drive through the covers. No need for the fielders to chase that one.
Rocks onto the back foot, and that is just beautiful.
Got it away for 4, backward of point very nicely.
Padakal has gotten the big shot away this over. Now they can focus on playing the next ball on its merits. Goes for the drive, but it's a wild shot. You can just feel the sheer excitement around the ground right now. Comes down the wicket and drives that in the air. Great attacking play by the batter. 4 more.
Avoided the fielders, 1 bounce and 4. Fantastic shots.
That's the over. The Royal Challengers are 94 for 1.
Well, the run rate is soaring at the moment. They're well ahead of the required rate. Sublime stuff.
No point chasing that one. It is racing to the boundary. Yeah, it can be very disheartening seeing good deliveries smacked around. Sometimes, though, you just got to accept it and move on. Now, the batter's made a bit of a meal of that delivery. That's been smacked away. Fielders will not stop that one. There's an almost tangible fervour throughout the crowd at the moment. Shot, should be runs here.
Well, that one's for the textbook. Stands tall, on top of the bounce, and a lovely flick of the wrist at the end. Bowler needs to tighten up a bit.
Nice shot, cut away, running towards the boundary. That'll take some chasing.
Flashed away and got it well enough to find the boundary.
The Sunrisers will need to change their approach, leaking runs. That'll give both batters enormous confidence. The captain can now put 5 fielders outside the circle. Interesting decision to change the bowling. Found the going tough earlier with the ball. A huge challenge with how well these two are scoring.
You can't hit the ball much better than that. Timed it to perfection. How will the bowler respond?
Too good. Not sure anyone's going to cut that off.
Padikal was quick onto that one, cut it away, through the field and to the boundary.
Beautiful timing there off the front foot. It's racing away. The fielder out in the deep has some serious work to cut it off. On the drive and beats the fielder at point. That'll run away for 4.
Well, what a lovely shot. It flew to the boundary. That's clearly not the type of delivery to be bowling here.
13 runs added there. The Royal Challengers are 123 for 1.
It's been non-stop action tonight. Every plan for the batters has been dismantled with almost a level of disdain.
Gone! Played all around that one. What a delivery. Always nice to come into bat after the openers have had a good partnership. Gives you time to settle and gradually build. Misses everything. That's right out of the middle of the bat.
Good return back from the deep.
Going with spin now. That's the end of our broadcast for now. Hope you enjoyed the match and join us again real soon.
Dito. Kaya, please, you are